That's ahead, but first time for Countdown's worst persons in the world, our number 2 story. The bronze to an unnamed Israeli couple turning their family vacation to Paris into a remake of Home Alone. They boarded a charter yesterday with their duty-free purchases and their 18 pieces of luggage and all 4 of their children in tow. 5 children. They forgot the girl. Brought the 4 boys, forgot the 3-year-old daughter. Officials found her wandering around Ben Gurion Airport, and a nice lady escorted her to Paris on the next flight and reunited them with the McAllisters. The silver to House Republicans grandstanding for more offshore drilling, trying to tag an amendment about it to another bill. The chairman of the Appropriations Subcommittee on Military Construction and Veterans Affairs promptly said, quote, "We believe attaching them, non-germane amendments, to this critical veterans bill could jeopardize its passage by unnecessarily delaying it or even grinding debate completely to a halt. That is unacceptable." The Republicans proudly booed. That's when Representative Edwards added, "Those aren't my words, those are the words of the veterans of foreign wars." The GOP booed the VFW. But our winners, Sean Hannity and comedian Rush Limbaugh, reading off the same set of Republican talking points, each derided Obama's mention of engine retuning and proper tire inflation as ways to cut down gas consumption. "You know what we need?" said Hannity. "We need a Department of Tire Inflation. If we could just have a government program designed so that every American can have their tires checked on a regular basis, I'll tell you, I think we probably would be doing a lot better." Good idea. We can just repurpose the current Department of Sean Hannity's ego inflation. Meanwhile, comedian said, "This is ridiculous. This is a presidential candidate, and he's talking about keeping your tires inflated and getting regular tune-ups, and that would save as much oil as drilling would produce. And this guy's the Democrat presidential nominee who has filled his head with this stuff." Well, probably Florida Republican Governor Charlie Crist and California Republican Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger and the Bush administration's Highway Department and NASCAR, they all filled his head with that stuff. The fact that if every American car was tuned up and the tires were properly inflated, we would save 292 million barrels of gas a year. Also of note, Rush Limbaugh and Sean Hannity have about as much personal concern about the price of a gallon of gas as I do, except I don't drive. Now, Rush, answer us this question. Who has filled your head with that stuff? Sean Hannity and comedian Rush Limbaugh, today's worst persons in the world.